Dan Hauk here, Bayside, Santa Rosa. And I don't know about you, but this has been an unusual couple of weeks. Everything that I thought was going to happen has not happened. And a lot of things I never thought I would be doing, I am doing. And I'm sure you are in the same boat as I am. But it's times like these where it can get a little unnerving. And the more time goes on, the more things we hear, the more our minds start ruminating on it. We start getting fearful and worried, which is what Pastor Ray talked about last Sunday. If you're really experiencing that, I highly encourage you to go back and watch that message. It'll encourage you again. But I was thinking about this week, and I thought about a story back in Second Kings where Elisha and his servant were surrounded by an enemy. They were all around the city. It really looked hopeless. And the servant went out and really saw what was going on and described it. It's in 2 Kings 6:15 through 17. I'm going to read 15 first. It says, when the servant of the man of God got up and went out early the next morning, an army with horses and chariots had surrounded the city. Oh no, my lord, the servant said, what shall we do? You see, he saw his circumstances. He saw with human eyes, like we all do, the circumstances around us. But whenever God is in something, it's never the way it seems to our eyes. Elisha, in verse 16, said something to his servant that was powerful. He said, do not be afraid. Remember those words from the sermon. Do not be afraid, the prophet answered. Those who are with us are more than those who are with them. And Elijah prayed, opened his eyes, Lord, so that he may see. Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked, and he saw the hills filled with horses and chariots of fire that surrounded all of them. The reality is, God had a plan. And in the midst of difficult times, it's sometimes hard to realize that God is with us in it. Ray told an amazing story about a soldier who was wounded in bed. And that soldier had so much faith. He said, if I can look up, I can get up. And it's really time for all of us to, when we're starting to feel fearful, look up. Look up to God. Remember what he said. I will never leave you or forsake you. I am with you always to the end of the age. There's nothing that can separate us from the love of God in Christ Jesus. We have so many promises of truth from God to give us encouragement. So I really want to encourage you this week to take that message of hope and serve somebody with it. Maybe somebody needs to hear the message last Sunday. Maybe you could send them a link to it. Maybe you want to invite somebody to join you this Sunday into a Sunday service to hear the encouragement we all really need at this time. But what's a really powerful way to help you be encouraged in these times is start serving somebody. Like anybody can do it. Moms, you can do something special for your kids. Parents, you can help your kids do something that would serve maybe their grandparents. Maybe write them a card. I love getting those handwritten cards from my grandkids. Singles, maybe calling somebody or getting on a FaceTime with somebody you haven't seen in a while. Let's be encouragers. Let God use us. It's in times like these that God is really seen more clearly than ever before. So I just want to let you know, as a staff, we all love you. We all miss you. Teresa and I love and miss you. And we are all praying for you guys. And we look forward to seeing you online or next Sunday or on one of our many small groups. And we're in this together.